Sketchup 15, Sketchup Make 15. There is version 16 available, but at the moment I am only interested in using this because I've got a heap of plugins associated with it. So I've just gone into this group here for this one piece that I'm using here. I'm building a robot from my 3D printer. So I'm going to go into here, and what I want to do now is, because I've printed this on my 3D printer, I've realized that the wires can't get past these points when I put the motor in. So what I want to do is I just want to push this down to there, but I want to keep those other round points up. Actually, I think I might have solved it now that I've just spoken to you out loud. And pull these up. Wow, I think I might have actually just solved it. Right, see, there's still a problem. I want that to continue around nicely. I could just go in like that and just, you know, ruin the circle. That wouldn't really cause any damage, but there's a sort of a rotational element that sort of wants that to remain circular. So at this point, I'm still stuck with this question. How do I get that circle to redraw itself, given that I've lost the center? Now, I acknowledge that I can... So what's the center of this round point here, so I can redraw this circle? It seems very difficult to find the center. Now you might think, oh, we'll just click on there and find the center from that, or just try and, you know, do this individually, go around and make the center that way a million times, right? Because the circles in SketchUp just don't work. This is a 96-sided circle. Let me just reverse all that, and I'll show you that I mean, I really do want that to be nice and properly circular. So I'll just go back into there, into the group, so I can edit this group here. Now, just looking at the solid inspector, no errors, everything is shiny. So there are no problems with this right now, it's completely solid. How would you go about finding the center of this object? Well, I think the best way to do it probably would be to just find something that I know is kind of centered. Find the center of that by pressing what I've allocated as the letter D with a plugin, because it doesn't really like finding the center properly. And then I have to find every, you know, turn all this into one line. And then hope that that's all one line. I'll press W because that's what I've allocated to group the line together. And then I press D to find the center of all that. And if I then go out and create a circle, a 96-sided circle, out to here, that is 29. Well, this I'm working in meters, but it actually, so I can subdivide down smaller. But it's actually millimeters, 2.9 centimeters. So you would think that that is now a nice circle there, and I could just lower all of that nicely. Oops. So I've drawn that circle around there like that, and now you'd think that I can just take all of this, which is what I want to do, this part here, and just push it down to there. But now look what's happened. There's all these extra stuff. I'll delete this one here, which is obviously not supposed to be there. So far, that would be absolutely finished and exactly what I wanted. So the wires can get around the motor. But now you saw all that other stuff that just connected because the circle lines never correspond correctly. So if I use the solid inspector here, it says it's fixed, but there are lumps sticking out of it, right? So I just deleted one tiny little line there, but it's destroyed that. Or if I move that, look at what just happened. The whole thing's just broken. You see what I'm saying? My question to you is, how the hell am I supposed to simply lower that bit down like I just did, but correctly, so there aren't any problems? I've had a lot of, like, hundreds and hundreds of hours of correcting a basic shape like this simply because SketchUp is unable to work with circles properly. If you know how I could do that correctly and easily, please let me know. Thanks.